Welcome back to Glowing Card Gaming. More debunking tonight. And now your host, Adam. Hey everybody. Just gonna kind of do a quick one tonight. I got on a little late and I'm tired and I got a nap in somewhere, somehow. And then I got a page. So I'm on late. So where it is. So we'll go for it. We're just gonna, we'll end the music. We'll share the screen. Here we go. The Airbnb.
The next video was taken on November the 14th of 2025. A woman named Sydney was staying at an Airbnb with her dog for a weekend wedding. And at first everything was normal until she started noticing some strange behavior from her dog. Her dog would randomly stop on the same part of the stairs and just stare at it and repeat the corner.
We're gonna fast forward.
She started hearing noises and captured something utterly terrifying. She suddenly shoots up into the air without warning. After watching this,
asking, like, hey, is there someone else renting it out as well as us or what? Because there's a room under the stairs that we can't get into. It's locked, so I didn't know. And basically he was like, no, you guys are the only ones that are in the Airbnb right now, like booked out for the week. So okay, kind of feel relieved in a way, because I think it would be really weird and kind of creepy if there were people staying
This is a really long, I know this is really long, but we've seen this.
Thank you.
Somehow the phone had been pulled back through the large space leading down to the first.
There we go. Sorry, we're skipping that one. I think I've covered it more than once on this channel.
November the 20th of 2025.
That's like a third of the video.
Indonesia captured something utterly terrifying on her home security camera that left her deeply concerned for her children. Her son, the older brother, is just laying on the bed playing games on a phone, and his little sister is on the floor watching TV when the CCTV captures this. Watch closely.
It's living under the bed.
Ayah, demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena. Demi Allah, demi Allah. Demi Allah, kayak ada yang nyeret Jena.
I don't initially see anything paranormal about this. It looks like she backs herself in there. I don't see a pull or a yank or anything of force. And of course, the brother here is just like, oh, she's always like that. She's crying again. She's under the bed. Whatever. Boy, she is way under there. It's true. Get off the bed! But I'm not seeing anything.
It looks like something suddenly pulls her legs backwards, making her slide back. And then she gets dragged under the bed. You can see
I don't know that.
being pulled under and starts crawling forward. But the force was too strong, so she starts crying out of fear as she's pulled under. Even stranger, as the girl's grandmother arrives. She seems to be unable to pull the girl out from under the bed, and mentions that it felt like there was a force resisting her pull. In the end, the mother had to help lift the bed up to get the girl out, and she was right against the wall at the very end. The little girl is now afraid to go near the beds, and her mother...
She did seem like she fell right at the end there. You could see her kind of collapse onto the floor. That was interesting.
Just what could have pulled her under? Let me know your thoughts on this one down below.
Oh, AI there at the end.
Construction.
I think we've seen this one too. Man, I'm running out of videos.
In an abandoned house with his
oh, no.
Just doing some remodeling.
Nope.
When all of a sudden
yep.
things take a creepy turn.
Yep.
Watch closely.
Yeah, we've seen this one too. This is kind of a long.
To something utterly horrifying. And strange things started happening around the place.
Hold on.
Afterwards, he didn't want to continue working on this house. But as always, let me know your thoughts.
It is a weird video. I've covered it on this channel before.
A woman named Rosanna bought and moved into a new house in France. And ever since then, strange things started happening around the place. And now Rosanna is stuck there, unable to afford moving out.
Man, we may have to watch a different one, because I've seen this one too. She sounds possessed. That's a weird one.
A black mist seems to fill her hallway and slowly comes spreading into her room, until suddenly disappearing after she turns the lights on. A few weeks later, something downright chilling happens. Rosanna says that there are only 2 people living in her condo, her and her downstairs neighbor, an elderly woman who tends to avoid her. Rosanna always thought she was a little bit strange, but didn't think much of it. However, late one night, she hears rattling at her front door when this happens.
We're gonna go back. Because I don't remember this, actually.
A woman named Rosanna bought and moved into a new house in France. And ever since then, strange things started happening.
I thought I remembered this scene right here.
Rosanna is stuck there, unable to afford moving out, and is currently going through a legal process against the landlord to settle the matter. But until then, she has nowhere to go and is forced to stay in this house alone. Rosanna explains that she always leaves the lights on to go to sleep, but ends up waking up.
Hey, Theory. Welcome.
One night, she wakes up to something utterly horrifying.
That is weird. And it just disappeared. I might actually call that paranormal. Other than editing, I don't know how you would fake that. It does look a little AI-ish. Was she counting? Yeah, she sounds possessed.
A black mist seems to fill her.
I would agree, Theory. That
comes spreading into her room until suddenly
that is
after she turns the lights on.
And if if that isn't edited, I mean that has got to be paranormal. Because you're right. I don't know how you practically, and especially somebody who seems to have like a low-res camera, low potato quality. I mean, I don't know the budget would even be there to do something like that. And then to make it kind of, I get that you turn the camera off and then back and it's gone, but really it's the lights coming on that makes it disappear. Yeah. This one's pretty convincing.
Right, chilling happens. Rosanna says that there are only 2 people living in her condo, her and her downstairs neighbor, an elderly woman who tends to avoid her. Rosanna always thought she was a little bit strange but didn't think much of it. However, late one night she hears rattling at her front door. When this happens,
It's always...
Arrêtez! Arrêtez! Vous voulez quoi? Arrêtez! Parlez, merde!
something rattles aggressively at her door. Not knowing who or what it could be, she decides to ignore it, and it stops. But around 3:47 a.m., it returns and she captures this.
Je n'en peux plus. Je n'en peux plus. Bon allez, j'appelle les flics.
Look through the people.
4 heures du matin.
Don't just open that door. She's just going to open it. All right.
Elle est dans le noir. Elle est dans le noir. Putain. Je vais péter un câble.
I can't read that. Normally she's speaking French and the subtitles are in English. Whoa! Okay, that's not paranormal. That's her downstairs neighbor. Her downstairs neighbor is creepy as hell. Oh my god! What? Whoa! That was... No, that's not paranormal. But it ain't right. It ain't right. It's not normal behavior either. I wonder if her downstairs neighbor is possessed or is a witch or something like that, messing with stuff. Again, don't mess with stuff you don't have any understanding of. It's just not going to go well. And even those witches who think they do, generally something always goes wrong. I'm just saying. Man, if I'm going to go back because I want to see the face again. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, and this is at almost 4 in the morning. Her eyes are really black, too. Look at that. That's crazy. All right.
C'est pas des yeux.
Was that good enough? I think that was pretty good. A pretty good catch right there.
Is seen through the peephole. Then, as she opens the door,
Well, of course, nothing but black is seen through the peephole. It's pitch black out there. The only way you see that face is the light she's casting through the crack of the door, which makes it even creepier. Why is her neighbor out there just rattling her doorknob like that? That is just absolutely creepy behavior. That's true, and that could be. And she could have dark brown eyes, which would then make it almost seem seamless. I've seen people who have that dark of an eye color. So, I mean, that isn't shocking. Like, if they were black from the whole entire eye was black, that would be a little different. A little creepier, but I don't find anything necessarily paranormal about that unless she's possessed. Like I said, it's just
face can be seen peeking.
Yeah.
So she quickly shuts the door again. What makes this all the more creepy is that on top of the strange behavior late at night, the woman also has extremely dilated black eyes, making Rosanna and many viewers think she might be possessed.
Well, yeah. That smoke coming in, I mean, they could be faking it. They definitely could be. I've seen weird behavior and the doorknobs rattling like that before. most of the time, there's nothing on the other side of that, which is weird. Weirder than this. This seems creepier though, because it's a real person actually doing that. And if this is a real situation, she could be in danger. Who knows with this person? I don't know what she's capable. No one knows what anybody's capable of. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would agree. I don't think this part was paranormal, but this is the same video with the black smoke. So, yeah, I skipped the first one because we'd seen it before. It was the Airbnb where the dog's leash flew up. I don't know if you missed that or not. It doesn't matter. You'd seen it on a previous video.
And possibly linked to all the strange things that have been happening inside Rosanna's house for nearly the past 2 years. She now plans to talk to her during the day when she next runs into her. But I'll let you draw your own conclusion.
I know what's going to happen with that. It's already, like, you could always write the script yourself on this one. She's going to go talk to her, and the woman's going to be like, "You're crazy. I never did that. I don't have any memory of that. Quit stalking me. You're bothering me." And the old lady's, I mean, she's just going to be cuckoo or possessed or whatever.
Conclusions on this one. If you have any videos,
that is kind of weird.
Tag us on TikTok. In the following video, a man lives alone with his cat.
Make sure I like it.
And has been hearing small, strange sounds for a while. He has an old African mask in his possession that he bought at a car sale.
Time to burn that thing.
Another mask that he sold afterwards. He has had this mask for about a year now.
Wait, he sold
after his possession.
Hold on.
He bought at a car sale, along with another mask that he sold afterwards.
So you got 2 of these and decided to sell one. Well, selling the one might have been a wise move, but that thing looks creepy just on its own.
He has had this mask
Look
for
at this.
a year now, but he has only kept it inside his house for the last few months. But just recently, the activity in his house has been getting stronger. On November the 18th of 2020,
that looks like a cobra's getting ready to come out.
Close when something chilling.
It starts talking. Oh, in the tiki room. I would both be freaked out by that and find it hilarious at the same time. It does look like it could kind of talk.
People wanted to
Look at that.
see the mask up close. So here it is. It's a big chin. Yeah, you can see inside.
Put it on. Put it on.
See where it's been.
Don't put it on. Don't do that.
Just about to see the markings there from the chisel.
Okay.
And it has a really weird smell to it.
None of that sounds great.
Musty wood smell. But I have no idea how old it is. Not a clue.
What makes a man put that in his house? Like,
I'm not going to say super old, but you know, I think it's got a bit of age to it.
It doesn't matter how old it is.
If anyone's got any opinions,
it's what was done to the mask.
They've seen it up close. What kind of mask it is? How old it might be? No expert.
Yeah. I thought this, bro, theory of broology. Dude, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't put it on. Probably instantly possess you. I didn't say that. I should have said that. That would have been hilarious. Yeah, I don't, because just, I mean, personally, I couldn't do it. I couldn't put something like this in my house. It's just too creepy looking. I just couldn't do it. And the guy the other day, when we were watching, that had picked up a voodoo doll by the river and brought it into his house, like he thought that was a good idea. Maybe we should have classes on, like, I feel like this should be, you know, people should instantly know this stuff is bad. You shouldn't be doing this. Like, what do they call that? Common thought. I can't remember. The word is escaping me. Just common sense. Yeah. Common sense. Thank you. Yeah, but I mean, especially with the paranormal stuff. And I know a lot of people don't believe in it. Those are the people that need the class the most. Like, I don't know. See, I don't know what this guy was thinking. Like, maybe he doesn't find this creepy. Maybe he thinks, oh, what a nice piece of artwork. I don't understand. I don't understand what he's thinking. Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, within reason. I mean, you know, especially when you're younger, taking a bike off of a nice jump when you're a kid, we all do dumb stuff like that. Just weigh the pros and cons of that. But stuff like this, when you're an adult, kind of need to be thinking about that a little bit clearer. And if we need to have classes like that, maybe we should. Maybe we should just have some classes like that. I'd be willing to teach one for sure. All right. Enough of that. Let's finish this. Instantly a strange sound.
What the fuck?
Wow. Bro, I totally agree with that. I'm going to tell you this story. It has no paranormal relations at all. It's just lends to what and how people don't think. I worked both at a casino and retail for, I'm just going to say it, Walmart. I worked for Walmart for a while in my youth. And both cases, and especially the casino, people just shut off their brain. They hit a button. Maybe I'll win money. But I was I was headed to break. And this guy grabs me as I'm walking by. I have the logo of the casino I work for and the whole 9 yards. I look like maintenance, kind of. So he knew, obvious that I worked there. And then he was like, hey, excuse me, I really need to use the bathroom. Can you tell me where it is? And I look from him, literally 5 feet away. There's the opening to the restroom right there. I'm like, looking at him like, are you serious right now? And I look up and it says men's in a huge sign right above. And I'm like, right here. This is, and I said it like that. Like, I can't believe, I don't understand how you could not see the bathroom right here. You're standing, all you had to do was turn your head and look at it. I was, even now, thinking back on that, I'm like, how is this guy still alive? How is he breathing? Did he, because it seems like he could just forget to breathe one day. That'd be it. And the same thing happened at Walmart constantly. People would ask me for something, and I'm like, well, it's right here. You're standing. It's right here. And I get that. Maybe they were looking for it, and they just didn't focus in and see it. I've done that where I'm like, I'm just not seeing it. I've looked for milk in my own fridge, and I can't find it. And it's right there. My wife has to come over and be like, look, you idiot. It's right here. So that I get if your eyes just, whatever, you're looking for something specific and it doesn't quite look like what you're expecting, you might not find it. So I could at least understand that and then give them a little slack, but the one for the bathroom, that was just, I can't believe, and no one reads at all. Which is why I think people have problems driving, because they don't read any of the signs, or they can't read. Maybe they're illiterate or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, he was on autopilot. I don't really know. That's just I don't. Anyway, let's go back just a second. Put the mask back.
What the fuck?
It sounds like somebody's walking around. It almost feels like somebody just entered his house. Like you could hear them coming through the wall or something, maybe there's a window up there.
No. Well, that's not freaky, is it? Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, we know he's British, so he's not armed.
I'm tripping over stuff now.
That's your own shadow, bud. It looks unusually dark up there.
Hello?
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
Hello? Oh, fucking hell.
Where's your flashlight?
Fuck.
I don't know if I'd be there. I'd probably be outside now. Is it me, or I was like, the whole staircase just go dark? It's the camera on his phone or whatever he's using. Yeah, go up there. Sure. Go ahead.
Everyone's been saying, why have you got the lights off all the time? The landing light does not work, right? There's no bulb in this light. Because usually, I ain't fucking scared of going upstairs.
You think there'll be a light in there next week? I would give you odds on that there will be a light in there working next week.
Well, I'm doing this because I just want to try and prove to you all there's nobody in this fucking house but me and whatever the fuck this is that's fucking with me. Oh! Oh my god!
What? Wait, I didn't see anything.
Oh, fucking hell.
What was that?
In the window. There was a fucking silhouette in the window.
Okay, show me.
Noises can be heard coming from around the house. Then something upstairs.
See, I'm telling you, it just came in. He was messing around, and it opened up, like it allowed entry in upstairs, right at that window. And now there's a figure in the window.
And when he goes to look, what looks like a dark figure can be seen standing there through the window, which causes him to run back downstairs. He then decides to set up a security camera
It's weird.
in the living room where the mask is.
I don't know, it's not very good.
After, it captures this.
You know the weirdest part about this? I know stuff's moving around. I see that. And you could fake that. I think it's easily fakeable to have stuff move around. But the sound, listening to this, it truly sounds like an empty house. Like, it is eerily quiet. And if there was somebody there, you'd hear something. Even, I don't know how to explain it. You'd almost hear like somebody's standing there. Like maybe even the breathing or whatever. But even beyond that, it's like there's some sort of different tone in the air when you're listening that you kind of key in on that somebody's actually there. That's why I think we get eerie feelings about, somebody actually being there we can kind of tell. Play. Oh, it is playing. There's just nothing going on.
An object in one of the cabinets moves on its own, then the reflection of a shadow can be seen moving through the corner of the picture frame. The very next night, he hears a strange sound coming from downstairs. So
this is a good one overall.
It, and this is what he caught.
Yeah. Okay. So the stuff started happening when the mask came into the house, right? Why wouldn't you just be like, you know what? Maybe I'll take this mask outside, leave it in the car, or maybe put it in the storage shed, or get a storage off-site somewhere and move the mask out. See if maybe the activity stops or something. I don't know for sure. But, yeah, this guy's on autopilot, I can tell you. Brits, they think a little different, I guess. It sounds like the lid on the coffee maker opening and shutting. Oh, glass or metal?
Hello?
Oh, I have your attention now. Please come closer. That music, that doesn't lend credibility to the video. I mean, maybe Depths of Despair added it, who knows.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, dude, that's a lot of activity. Oh, and he didn't leave the light on. I mean, again, we didn't see anything. Maybe something will happen here.
Stuff on the floor.
Well, oh, there we go. There we go. I figured something was going to happen there. I was just getting ready to do the... Yeah, it's time to get rid of that mask. What are you doing there? What are you still doing there? Go get in a hotel for the night. I would leave and go get a hotel for the night. And then the next morning, that mask would be the first thing. It'd be out. I'd be like, yep, you're going to storage. And if all of it stops, well, that mask ain't coming back. I was sitting there with all, the shot of the kitchen. And Caddyshack played in my head of Ted Knight going, well, we're waiting. We're just waiting for something to happen. I'm in a goofy mood today, that's for sure.
Repeated tapping sounds downstairs. He goes to check it out, only to find a complete mess, and a spoon flies out of the drawer straight towards him. As he runs back upstairs, something is heard quickly running up after him. The activity keeps getting worse and more frequent, and he is now considering if he should get rid of the mask or not.
Now? Oh, God. Now? Night one. Oh, man. Now he's considering... All right, that was kind of short because I had to cut out like half of that video. Let me see if Deb's got it. Jacob Scott 36, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Another Kick. We are getting a lot of subs on Kick. Make sure you're also subscribing on YouTube. Trying to get to 200 there before the end of December. It's not looking good. We're already the 11th, and I'm at 131. But I do appreciate whatever you want. I don't mean to say do it, but do it. subscribe and do all that stuff. But yeah, let me see if we can double up here or see if he's got another one. Which one was that? Was that this one? Oh, nope. Oh, those are long. No. Let's look at... Yeah, I have a few that I haven't done. How about a creepy doll one? What's the shortest? Oh, that's 18 minutes. And let's do... I don't want to do an hour long. But 33. Think we might skip something? What time is it? Ooh. We'll do this 22-minute one. I'm thinking because most of the time when I do a reaction video, I have to basically double the time because I often stop and comment. Yeah, that's true. Everything ramped up to 100. And then, well, it carried over. I got all the way to 131. It seems like I get about 1 or 2 per video, so I really should be posting every night. If I posted every night, we'd probably get to 200 for sure. I do plan on posting tomorrow and Saturday, depending on the on-call and how heavy it is. It has not been heavy at all. This is, I wouldn't say the easiest on-call. I've had one where I've only had 1 call, and I've had 2 calls, but both of the calls were very easy. And, I mean, before on where I had the 1 call, that was easy too. So, but I have to think about the video's time is probably going to be somewhat in the neighborhood of double. So, ready to spend the next 40 minutes here? Yeah, I haven't even been on 40 minutes yet. Let's do it.
Floating away. 2 fishermen from Mexico were sailing near the coast of Alvarado when they see a mysterious house floating in the sea. Not sure what to expect, they call out to see if anyone is stranded there when something terrifying is captured.
Shark! Shark! Shark's terrifying. Come on. But stuck? Why is it floating? Hold on. It's weird that it's floating out there, by the way. Because a house, like a normal house, which this looks like it's almost like it broke off of something and fell into the water and floated away. But it's not designed to float. So something like this, generally being constructed, would sink. This has a boat on the porch, and it literally looks like there is something underneath the house making it buoyant. It's almost like somebody just cut something off the side of a building, made it floatable, and decided they were going to live out on the ocean. I wonder if there's somebody living here. Mr. Flexi 2.0, thank you. Why one watching? Is Theory, are you not there? There should be at least 2 of you now. But, yeah, I don't know.
¿Hay alguien con vida? ¿Hay alguien con vida? Respondan. ¡Hey! ¿Quién vive? ¿Quién vive? ¿Quién vive? Hola, la puerta. Que es la puerta también trancada. A ver, nomás prueba.
The door is stuck. How does he know the door's stuck? Was he there before? It does... just for a little clarity, I don't know why YouTube tends to be delayed for whatever reason. So, and even on my viewers, it says I have 4 right now, and that's across all the platforms that I'm streaming on. I don't know why YouTube has... It's always YouTube. Twitch doesn't have the problem. I can look at Twitch immediately and know exactly what's going on in real time. And the same thing for Kick. But YouTube seems to be delayed. So, nothing I can do about that. Look at how much it's moving. Yeah, you can see it was built. There's something really solid underneath this house. And the boat's chained. There's a bird.
As the man
Oh,
calls
pigeon.
out to see if anyone is alive in there, a large shadow figure can be seen moving around inside as its creepy pale face peers out at them, then hides. After
Kinda.
looking for a while, they didn't notice anyone there. It was later reported by a news outlet that this was the restaurant Atracadero in Tuxtla, Veracruz, which was knocked into the sea by an overflowing river after the tragic events of Hurricane Priscilla. Just what was inside watching the fishermen? Let me know.
That is weird that it's floating. What is keeping that afloat? Because, I mean, if it was a hurricane that knocked that building in there, good on them for that construction, because holy moly. I did not think anything like that was possible with all the piping and cement, and even they have cement between the floors and stuff. It should weigh that down too much for it to float like that. It just feels like it was almost like, you know how they have whatever those things are on the pontoons? They're just they're like almost metal containers that are just full of air and very buoyant. I think they're made out of like aluminum or something. They're very light material, but they do the job and they do it well and keep things afloat. That almost looks like what was going on there. So it's just very strange. It looked very strange. Yeah. 2 a.m. Big Apple. 2 a.m. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
A mother named Haley is recording her son, who seems terrified.
We've seen this one. We're going to skip.
Late one night, Haley is woken up to find that her son has come into her room around.
And it's not very good on the paranormal. I instantly debunk that as it could easily be faked. I think she faked that one.
On October the 15th of 2025, a man named Ethan had just moved into a new house in a secluded area a little over a month ago. On one day, he finds a stray cat outside his door, so he decides to record himself playing with it. When something more chilling is
Why don't you just
captured,
bring it in?
watch closely.
Oh gosh.
It's your cat now. It picked you.
So I got the stray cat out here, right? Now checking on it. This thing's cute as fuck. And I look up. See this shit. What the fuck?
There is a dude just standing out there. Bring the cat inside.
Look over.
Shut the door.
Real quick. Y'all see it?
How can we not see it? There's a figure of a man. Yeah. Okay, I'm out.
Is this
And he
here?
just turned and walked away. I don't know why you went over there.
Nobody at all. What the fuck? This shit is scary.
Is this Louisiana?
As he opens the door to play with the little cat and looks up, a dark figure can be seen standing all the way at the
That
end
looks like a normal person,
He's
though.
watching Ethan before quickly moving out of view as he notices it. He then immediately runs.
Now, I will say, this little embankment, all of this was in view. So if the guy went this way, you would have been able to see him. Or up over here, you would have been able to see him. So he did just disappear. It's a little creepy, but could it have been a real guy? Yeah, absolutely. Could he have found another? I can't see further off to the left here. He never puts that in shot. So could that man have moved out somewhere without being detected? Absolutely.
Over to the direction where it was standing, but
Yeah, there's a bunch of thick brush there. Yeah.
Asleep when all of a sudden he's woken up to some strange sounds. So
Did he bring the cat in?
And records this.
Is the cat inside?
Oh my god, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just walked the fuck up. There's like footsteps. Listen to this shit, can y'all hear it? What? Oh hell no, what the fuck was that, dog? Hold up.
I can't see it. Yeah, okay.
I gotta check this shit out.
No.
What the hell? Nobody out here. Nobody out here. What the fuck? I gotta go get my mom.
Oh. You have to go get your mom?
Oh, what the?
What sounds like knocking at his door can be heard, but the moment he opens it, there doesn't appear to be anyone.
He let him in.
Then, as
He let him in.
inside, the dark figure can be seen peering out of the corner, startling him and ending the footage abruptly. Ethan quickly went back into his bedroom and locked the door for the rest of the night. Many people believe he allowed whatever this is to enter his house after opening the door to the knocking. And some people
I called it.
to the stray cat was also a bad sign. Many viewers suggested he try
Well,
communicate with it and see
no.
what it wants with.
No. Don't communicate with it. Do not do that. That is, you don't want to interact with it at all. It's bad. It's whatever it is, it's not good. The interaction that you're having is scary and evil. It feels evil. I would not interact with this. His mistake was not taking in the cat. He should have done that. I think if he'd have taken in the cat, none of this would have happened. And then, I don't know why you go get your camera and then film the dude. Because then you know, like, it knows you saw it. Just ignore it. Like, nope, didn't see anything. Not there. Not letting anything in. Grab the cat, come inside, feed the cat, and try and find it a new home. Nice home.
Without being afraid. And the following night, he starts to hear noises coming from
Oh,
the basement.
Here we go.
So he musters the courage to go down there. And
Here we go.
to communicate with whatever is lurking inside. Then this happens.
Alright. I'm in the basement. I'm about to talk to this ghost or whatever it is.
Demon.
It's pretty scary. If you can't tell, my basement is scary as hell. But,
Clean up down there.
is there anybody in here? If you're in here, show yourself.
Oh. That's never.
Oh, no, y'all see that?
Yeah, I saw.
Hell no. Is that a fucking skull? Oh, fuck. Oh, hell no. Hold up. Hold up. Is anybody in here? Oh, hell no. I'm out. I'm fucking out this place.
An object flies into the wall on its own, then the cable on the ground snaps back
Football.
by itself. Scared to go any further, he checks around the corner and sees nobody, then runs out of there in a panic. The very next night, he tries to communicate with it again, and catches this.
Oh.
To, go talk to it.
No.
To it.
Go get a priest.
It's,
What are you doing?
down here, I can't see it. I see a few trees. I don't know if y'all can see that.
Oh, he went outside. He went outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And scary as hell.
I mean, at this
hell,
point,
what the f is that? What the f? Oh,
you left it inside. You left it inside.
The figure just watches him from inside his room, but when he goes back inside, there's no one there. Ethan explains that since he only just moved in a month ago,
It looks like the same thing.
Again, straight after.
I mean, this could be an edit. But the guy does seem genuinely scared. I mean, it could be good acting. I don't know. I do appreciate that it's actually clearer footage than most of the videos we watch. So, at least there's that. It is weird and creepy, but paranormal, only this guy knows for sure. He knows if he's faking or not.
So he has no choice but to stay here.
Choice.
Daughter's room.
Daughter's room.
This next video was recently posted by
one of these is going to be long. Look at this. We're at 9 minutes, and they've all been kind of short.
By a mother named Misty, who was left deeply unsettled after capturing something
No.
on the baby monitor.
And we're going to skip this. We're going to skip this one, too, because... Yeah. See a little bit of a something in the corner. Yeah, right there. That's all you see is this little tiny thing. And then they go up there and it just shows the bed up there. It's like a bunk bed and a little cubby. But really you don't see much. There's not much there.
Bed is still in there. This is the attic that's in between the rooms.
Oh, yeah. And she shows the house. I really appreciate she showed, like, the entire structure and everything in there. So then you get a good sense of how things can be faked or not faked. I thought that was pretty good. Look at the shadow figure in the doorway right now. Look at it. Look. There's somebody standing there. I'm just kidding. But we've seen this one. All right, I think we're getting ready.
That is our weird room. No one's going in there anytime. Here is the cracked attic.
Yeah.
It's been that way for some time now. It's been about 2 years that it's been like that, so I'm not overly concerned. That's the first thing I told my wife is it's not that big of a deal. It's how it's been. But anywho, we're going to check it out. Give her a look around. I was indeed scared last night. Okay.
Sorry. That's like the worst thing. You go up there and investigate. You don't have a flashlight or anything. You go and flip the switch and nothing happens. It's pitch black up there. Click, 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 click. Oh, no. And then it comes on. Oh, all right. That's funny.
A little bit. I was scared last night, not going to lie, being home alone. But it was a smooth night. I was so exhausted. I slept very good. I didn't wake up.
There's more footage here. I don't remember seeing this part.
Looks fine. Does not feel good in here. It is very hot.
Mine is the same way.
I don't see any animal droppings or anything weird. Definitely not a person up here. I'm going to shut this baby down for good. He locked up. See how that goes.
First, an alcohol bottle can be seen. Then many viewers pointed out what looks like a person can be seen in the corner of the attic as he pans the camera around.
Where?
No,
Where?
It could just be pareidolia. By the way, he has now.
Oh, yeah, that is just the way the light. Pareidolia. I don't know if that's what pareidolia means. Meaning you're seeing a person or a shape of a person in normal random objects, but it does look like the light's just shining on some wood back there. I don't think that's paranormal.
Attic door shut. Now, even with her baby moved to another room and the attic door sealed shut, she has been receiving constant notification alerts of the haunted bedroom. A few days later, Misty is folding some laundry when she catches something even more strange.
So I'm inside.
Like every 2 minutes she gets a notification. That's a lot of notifications out of nowhere. Like, that's almost stalkerish behavior. Can you imagine getting a text from somebody every 2 minutes? It's kind of like what this is like.
Holding a load of laundry, and the loudest sound comes from the back of the living room. It's like boom, 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 boom. And I run outside, and this is what is all over my yard right now.
Dead birds. Dead birds. Yep. It's weird. I don't think this is paranormal either. There have been cases reported of birds just dropping dead out of the sky. And there have been various causes. Anything from the way that solar ray or sun rays are reflected from solar panels, that will do a lot of damage at certain heights. It's weird how it all kind of focuses a little bit depending on how the mirrors and stuff are angled. And there'll be certain spots in the air that just superheat, and anything just going into them, like birds flying into them, they just die. They don't have a chance, and they'll fall out of the sky. There've been places near solar panels that have had those giant fields of solar panels. And then, like, maybe a mile or so away, there'll just be a bunch of dead birds that fall out of the sky one day. And it's not all the time. Like, the way the sun moves across the sky, and each day, the angle is slightly different. So it's just the right day, right time that happens. That's what they think. That's the prevailing theory. I don't know if they've ever proven that. And various microwaves, radio signals, different things have been known to cause havoc with birds. So it's not that I don't think is related to what happened in the house. I don't think they're related. It's just coincidental. It's creepy. Why is that one edited out? Ugh. What happened to that bird?
So I have no idea what this means.
Like from a scene straight out of a horror movie, a flock of birds strangely crash onto her house and can be seen all over her yard, which usually represents a bad omen. Her parents then come over to help her.
Usually. That's never a good sign. I mean, a bunch of dead birds fell all over your house and lawn. Oh yeah, I'm going to take that as luck.
Clear out the room and the closet when they discover a set of books dating back all the way from 1882, which also has strange markings on them and a handwritten unreadable.
I will say those strange markings are just normal wear. They're normal wear on older books like that. We have a family Bible. It has stuff like that. It's not black, although it can be black. Ours are more tan and red a little bit versus black, but it's just the same. There's nothing paranormal about that.
Readable message. It's unclear whether or not this has anything to do with what was seen on her baby monitor, but until more updates, this one remains a mystery. If you have any video...
Well, I would say it's like the African mask in the other video. Get those books out of the house and see what happens. If the activity stops, well, cause and effect.
Recommendation or tag on shift. The next video was taken on October the 17th of 2025 by a security guard working the night shift at a cemetery. Late one night, he records a night shift of the crematorium that is also part of the grounds that he does night shifts for.
I thought I was...
show his brother-in-law what it looks like and why he finds it a little eerie, as the place can be quite scary alone at night. Also, given the nature of...
If you're hiring security, hire two. You always want to have two. At the minimum. If you can do 3 or 4 or more, that's what you should do. But always two. It's the same thing. If you're going out investigating things, which I don't recommend, but if you are, don't go by yourself. Don't make it a single person. Always take somebody else with you. They can at least verify in real time what you're seeing or experiencing, if nothing else.
What goes on here, cremating bodies, only makes things all the more terrifying. While recording the video, this happens.
The music doesn't help.
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to walk you through...
Almost sounds like a buzzing. Maybe distortion from the electrical.
And I have a friend that works... that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out.
Oh, we have seen this video. Watch on the lower one. Yeah, that third one.
Fuck.
And it closes again. It was polite enough. It just wanted to peek it, see who you were. That's all. Well, that was
Despite
different.
already being shaken up by the blaze, this makes things even worse. As he passes by the furnaces, an audio interference happens, and a sudden loud tapping sound can be heard.
And I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of that.
I'll walk you through.
Strangely,
I
this
don't-
only happens right as he passes by the chambers, when
I don't
he
know
shouldn't
if-
really interfere with the audio. Then, the lid on one of the urns starts to slide open on its own, and seconds later he even tilts up as if opening. Just this single lid out of all of them moves and lifts up, as if someone or something was opening it. Upon seeing this, the security guard instantly turns to run away, before stopping and seeing his worst nightmare. The strip curtains suddenly spread apart as if someone just ran through them. After witnessing this, he immediately turns around and ran all the way home, aborting his shift midway through. He has no explanations for what happened. Whatever the case, something opened the urn. And what does that mean for the ashes inside? Will things get even worse now?
Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't know if it'll get worse for the guy. I mean, it could have fallen into his house.
On October
That was not a wise move.
2025, a woman
Okay. If you're ever in this situation, run to a church. Don't run to your house. Because if it follows you, it'll follow you to the church. And then it will probably stop following you or stay in the church. Either way, you're going to be better off. Just in general. If it stays in the church will handle it. They'll figure out what to do. If it just leaves you alone, more than likely it goes back to the crematorium. I don't know what the paranormal world's like. I just feel like it might be drawn back there if it's really paranormal. I mean, the curtain shifting like that was a little weird. Beyond that, I didn't really see. I mean, nothing that could be faked. The audio definitely, I didn't think was paranormal because he was by that electrical. The big electrical box could have interfered with it, no problem. The lid shifting, I mean, maybe a little bit of an edit, a little bit of a, for lack of a better term, fishing string, quoting old Queso, 2-time Gamer of the Year award winner. That's good for him. And the same thing, I guess, with the curtain, you could kind of fake this and do the same thing, because you only need to have the string on one little section, because that's all that really looked like happened, is it punched through the one strip. But if he did abandon his shift and ran all the way home, I tend to believe that's paranormal, or at least somebody was playing a prank on him and made him believe it was paranormal. But again, don't go home. Not right away. Spend a little time at the church, 10, 15 minutes, walk around the church, relax, breathe, and then go home.
named Jess experienced something that left her creeped out. Jess just moved into a new
We've
home
seen this one. This was on the What the F are you still doing there videos.
August, and at first everything was normal.
I think.
Although she explains that 13
Oh,
years
there's
ago,
more.
her
There's
close
more here.
friend
There's more here.
passed away, and occasionally she would experience paranormal events. Believing it was him, she didn't think much of it, especially since he once claimed that he would haunt her after he passed away. Not long after moving in,
Not
she
great.
decided to bring his ashes back to her house.
That's not great either.
The activity intensified. One night
Oh.
around 3 a.m. she was on her phone resting in bed after being exhausted from a long night when she sees this.
Mary, what the fuck? He's doing it again. He's doing it again. Mary, he's doing it again. Derek!
Oh,
Hey, Derek! I know.
that's better context. So she knew Derek was dead, and she knew he was messing with her. I get it now. That makes a ton more
Oh,
sense.
you're f***ing with me, dude. Derek!
We are going to see the shadow again here.
Derek. I'm talking to you, man.
A dark shadow can be seen moving behind the doorway that leads up to her attic. At first she thought it was her friend Derek, but now she isn't too sure anymore, and is starting to get afraid. After it stops, she decides to go up there to show what it looks like.
Y'all wanted me to come up to the attic, okay? This is a wall that y'all saw some shit on. And these are the stairs. Like, my husband has all his clothes, of course. But if you look up there, there's no windows. I'm not going all the way up there because it scares the shit out of me. There's no windows. There's a sofa, some mirrors, a chair, his clothes.
She's upset about the clothes.
No windows up here, okay? Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here because it feels weird.
She explains that there is no windows or objects that could have cast such an illusion of the shadow seen earlier. There is only a mirror reflecting back towards the stairs. At one point, what looks like a creepy pale face can be seen in the mirror. Then, towards the end of the video, a fast-moving faint shape can be seen quickly shooting past her and disappearing. Now, some people believe the fly flew past the light and cast a shadow, but
no, it could be
unlikely since it appears to be more than just a shadow. But I've
kind of looks like a rat.
Explain the face on the mirror or the shadow that was seen earlier. Jess is now left a little shaken up, wondering if this really is her long-lost friend Derek, or something more sinister.
Probably something more sinister. I wouldn't think. Alright, that's it. That's it for the night. Well, it was a little short. We skipped some stuff, but yeah. I called it. It's almost double the length of probably what we watched. Okay. That's it for now. I'll be back. I'm going to try and be back tomorrow night. Try to take on the Radiance again and some more Hollow Knight. And I don't know. Maybe talk a little bit about the Thursday night game. Possibly. We'll see. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for joining Mr. Flexi 2.0 and Bro. Great comments, great chat tonight with you. Thought the videos went well. That was fun. That's it. I'll see you on the next one sometime in the future. Maybe Saturday we'll do another reaction. Although I'll probably do a lot of Arc Raiders or something. Try to get the Radiance if I don't get them tomorrow night. Something like that. Although I have some stuff I got to do Saturday, so it won't be a full day of streaming. All right. Well, big gulps, huh? That's all the news is fit to print. Thank you guys. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Especially the subscribe and share because it'll get us out there. Really appreciate everything and all of you guys. Until next time, be good to each other. I'll see you then.